Hi everyone. In this video, I am going to explain you the second microcontroller program in part A. That is program to find sum of first 10 numbers, and the result must be stored in some register. Okay. So here the input must be, say you have to add 1 to 10. It is, so in decimal, if I add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, 7, 8, 9 and 10. The answer will be 55 in decimal. In hexadecimal is equal to 37. Okay, 37. So the output is 37. That must be stored in some register. Okay, that is your output. So in this program, we have taken two registers R1 and R2. So R1 is initialized to 10. So I will be go on decrementing the count of R1, and I will be go on adding that to another register, say R3. So finally the result will be present in R2 register. Okay. So I have already loaded this program. So I will be just executing this. So you have to build, once you get 0 errors and 0 warnings, you can debug the program. Okay, you just scroll this because you have to see the output in register. This is the register window. Okay, so I will be explaining each and every line. So once I run the first line, so move R1 comma hash 10. So I hope you know why we have loaded 10 to our register R1. Okay, so we have to find sum of first 10 numbers, right? So that is why first I am loading 10 to R1. Okay, so if you look into register content R1, it is A. So why it is A? Because here I am loading 10 means it is in decimal. So that will be stored in hexadecimal. All the register contents will be in hexadecimal. You can see 0x. Okay, that indicates it's an hexadecimal value. Okay, so that is why R1 will be containing A, which is equal to 10 in hexadecimal. Next, move 0 to R2. That means you are initializing R2 value. So you are finding sum in register R2. So we are initializing it to 0. So it is 0 now. So add the content of R1 to R2, and the result will be stored in register R2 itself. So add R2 comma R2 comma R1. See, the content of register R2 also is equal to A now, because 0 plus A will be equal to A itself. Next, subtract R1 comma hash 0x01. So you can see, you can give hash 1 or hash 0x01, both are same. Okay. So you are decrementing the value of R1. So you can write this instruction as sub s R1 comma hash 0x01, or you can just write sub s R1 comma hash 1. Both are same. You are decrementing the value of R1. Now it will become 9, right? So R1 is decremented. Next, B and E loop means, so B and E will be considering 0 flag. So if 0 flag is 0, it will take branch. Once if Z flag is set, it won't take the branch. Okay, now if it is clear, Z is equal to 0, so it will be branching to label loop. So again we are adding the content of R1 to R2. What is the content of R1 now? 9. Previously it was 10, now it is equal to 9. So you have to do 9 plus 10. So 10 we have already added to R2. Now we are going to add 9 to R2, and the result will be stored in R2 itself. So it is 1, 3. Next, again subtract R1, which will be 8 now. Now again check the Z flag. It is 0, so you have to take a branch to loop. So again add 8 to R2. It is 1, 3 plus 8. It will be 1B. So this operation will be performed in hexadecimal. Okay. Next, again decrement. R1 becomes 7. You add the content to R2. Again R1 is decremented. It is 6 now. Next, again you have to add it to R2. It is 2, 8 now. Again R1 becomes 5. 2, 8 plus 5 is 2D. R1 is 4. 2D plus 4 is 3, 1. R1 is 3. 3, 1 plus 3 is 3, 4. R1 becomes 2. 3, 4 plus 2 is 3, 6. R1 is 1 now. you are adding it to 36. Now it is 37. Okay, R1 is 0, right? So once R1 becomes 0, so you can check Z flag is set to 1. So once you execute BNA instruction, it will check the Z flag. If it is clear, it will take a jump to loop. If it is not clear, it is set now. So it won't take branch to loop. It will just come to stop. So our output, which is 37, is present in register R2. So this is the output. Thank you.